Libation is the time when we recognize that we are here because of people who have gone on before us. We want to remember them always, and that's why we do a libation. It's not anything mystical or magical or satanic or anything, but it's a way that we acknowledge the fact that our ancestors, people who have lived here and died here, have set a tone for us, right? In the words of Maya Angelou, she said in one of her poems, she said, "I come here alone, but I stand as 10,000. I come here alone, but I stand as 10,000. And we think about the people who have bled and died. You represent them. The people in your family that have transitioned, you represent them. Their fathers and their mothers, you represent them. Their aunts and their uncles, their mothers and their fathers, you represent them. And their mothers and their fathers, you represent them. We stand on the shoulders of those who have gone on before us. And so before we move anywhere in programs like this, we want to make sure that we acknowledge the fact that our ancestors were here. They're still with us. They're in a transitional spiritual world. They never leave us. And when we think about them and we call their names out, we keep them alive, right? The pictures that we have of them in our homes, keep them alive. When we talk about them, it keeps them alive, the memories of them alive. So in libation, what we do is we use water. Water is a spiritual thing. Water is pure, it's clean. Every living thing needs water. And so water represents the spirit. We also use the plant because it represents the earth. It represents the earth from which all of us have come. And when we use in the libation, we usually pour the water out on the earth, but we have a live plant. So we're going to pour the water into the live plant as we remember each and every one of our ancestors, even our current elders, and so forth in the libation. So as I go through the libation, I'm going to share some things with you. And if you agree with me, then all you say is Ashe. Ashe means amen. It means it is so. It means right on. It means I heard that. Whatever it is you want to say, it's an affirmation. All right? Ashe?
Ashe.
So we want to start out this libation by first of all acknowledging the Creator, by which every single living thing has its order. It doesn't matter if it's black or white, brown or red. We all come from one origin. Ashe. And we also want to remember the spirit of the Creator that has gone out into the whole world, male and female, to give it balance. We want to remember that from the north and from the south and from the east and from the west, right? The spirit has gone out and entered into every single living thing. And we say Ashe.
Ashe.
We also want to acknowledge the ancestors. Who are they? These are the people who we know have laid down civilizations and life for us, that we copy from them. History and culture, math and science, stars, astronomy, right? These ancestors are with us in the spirit realm. We never want to forget them, ever, because if it wasn't from them, for them, we wouldn't be here either. Ashe. Ashe. And we want to acknowledge the elders, many of who are sitting here in the front row. These are the elders who have gone in our community, who have done things. We have elders throughout the midst, and if you're here, you should also be acknowledged with us here on the front row. Elders are those individuals who continue the history and the traditions of our culture. And for them we say Ashe.
Ashe.
For the men and the women, the nation builders, especially those who put on programs like these that keep us aware in our community about our history and our culture and our traditions. These nation builders are the ones who continue to do the work. They follow in the footsteps of those that have been laid before them. We say Ashe.
Ashe.
And for our young people are watching us all the time. Some of them over there, some of them over here. They watch us. They see what we do, right? They hear what we say, but they see what we do. So don't forget that. We say Ashe.
Ashe.
For the unborn, those who are yet to be born, they carry the seeds of life in them, right? And so we want to pour into them history and culture and tradition. We want to make sure that they know that we are accountable to others who have come and laid down life before us. And for that we say, Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe. Ashe.